Hey folks, Chef Jesse here. How's everybody doing on a Saturday night tonight? Well folks, today I am going to make, I'm making these, honey garlic pork chops, okay? Now this is the first time I'm making this, so bear with me. But I made some rice, some yellow rice, and I'm having some pasteles. For those people who don't know what pasteles is, it's a Latin dish. It's green bananas and plantains. There's a bunch of stuff mixed in there in the mix. I don't exactly know what it is, but it's a lot of work, and you have to grate all these vegetables and roots and all kind of stuff, and you make it into like a mix. It looks like a batter, and then you put it into a paper like parchment paper, and you put meat inside, and some people put olives and chickpeas, and some people put raisins, whatever it is, hot peppers, whatever, and then they fold it up. It looks like a little gift. And you boil it for 1 hour. Those are called pasteles. Similar to tamales, but tamales are made from corn, and they use the corn husk or leaf or whatever. I don't know these things. So that's what I'm having. Somebody gave me these pasteles, so I'm making the pasteles. And I decided to have some pork chops along with the pasteles. And so they're very good. They're very popular in during the holidays in Puerto Rican tradition, very popular during the holidays. You don't see them too much during the year. There's a lot of work to do. Usually families get together and put them together. I mean, it's a lot of work, but during the year you find them. People make them, and I got them. And that's when I have that yellow rice, and we're gonna have some garlic, honey, pork chops. So I'm going to show you how to make the pork chops, because the rice, everybody knows how to make rice, right? If you don't know how to make rice, I'll show you one of these days. The pasteles have been boiling for an hour. It takes an hour. And now I just turn the flame off, and I'm going to keep them in there. I'm going to show you how to do these pork chops, okay? So bear with me, and we'll be right back. Okay, folks, so the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to be starting out with 2 tablespoons, a little bit more than 2 tablespoons of olive oil. I'm using a cast iron skillet, because after you do this, I'm going to show you this whole skillet is going to go into the broiler and finish off the pork chops. So turn it on. Okay, here we go. Medium heat. Cast iron takes a little while to warm up, but once it's going, it's terrific. I love cooking on cast iron. You just have to know how to clean them and maintain them so they don't get rusty, and you can't use anything abrasive in it and none of that stuff. You know, don't use Brillo or anything like that. Actually, clean it with salt and some water, and it gets in there. So I love these cast iron. I actually own 3 cast iron skillets. I have a flat one that's good for pancakes and stuff, and I have this one, and another one for ridges when I do my burgers, and sometimes I do my bacon on it and stuff like that. So very good. So let's warm this up and be right back. Okay, folks, so my oil should be warm. I'm going to sort of fry these in just limited oil. There you go. Just like that. Look at that. Like that sound, right? There you go. I hope I can fit these in here, and I'll be able to. Okay. So I'm going to fry these until they're done, you know. And I can't fit the 4 in there, so I'm going to do the 3 for now. Okay, so they're frying on the olive oil, which is healthy. I'm not deep frying them. I'm not using the air fryer today or nothing like that. I am frying them in olive oil, and I'm going to cook them until they're done on both sides. Then I'm going to take them out of the plate, put them to the side, and then I'm going to create the honey garlic sauce that's going to go on this, and then I'm going to return the pork chops back in, and then I'm going to make them saute there for a little while, and I'm going to stick this whole thing into the broiler so it gives it a little nice caramelized with the heat. Okay, so watch me. So folks, you see my pork chops are being cooked with almost 3 tablespoons of olive oil, and that's it. Very healthy. The liquid that's being released by the pork chops, it's cooking in its own juices. So this is kind of healthy. It's not fried, you know. It's not fried. So this is kind of healthy. And look at that. Look at the color. This is. I'm going to get them golden golden brown there. And then I'm going to take these out, and then I'm going to prepare the sauce, the garlic honey sauce, honey garlic, that's going to go on, and I'm going to return them. Okay, so stay tuned. Okay, folks, so now I just took the pork chops out. They're steaming. Oh, they smell good. Now I'm going to prepare my garlic honey sauce. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be using 1 tablespoon of butter, unsalted butter. Okay, just like so. You reduce the heat so you don't burn the soup. Okay, I'm going to be using a spatula here, and I'm going to be scraping off the droppings of the meat, because that's going to give it more flavor. And as you see here, okay, you can put a little bit more butter. I like butter. I'll put a little bit more butter. But okay, so let's get a little bit more butter here, and then we're going to do the scrape. We're going to there we go. We'll put a little bit more butter in there. Okay, so scrape the pan, right? Turn on your broiler in your oven, and then there you go. Okay. Now I'm going to use 6 cloves of garlic. 6 cloves of garlic, and look at that. This is freshly minced garlic. It's not that stuff in the jar. Okay, so break that down. Break that garlic down like so, but make sure you don't burn the garlic, because then you get that bitter flavor. Okay, so there you go. Now I'm going to put some honey in here. Now it calls for 1/4 of honey, but I'm going to eye it by eye. I'm going to do this by eye. Okay, and you got to keep mixing it around, because the garlic is going to start to burn soon. Okay, so here we go. And I'm going to put my garlic in there, my honey in there. Okay, there you go. Okay, so I used about, I don't know. There you go. Look at that. This stuff smells delicious. Okay, so this is a brand new jar of honey. I used about 1/4. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to add the chicken broth, and this is a 1/4 cup of chicken broth. Okay, yay, look at that. And then 2 tablespoons of, if I can find it here, 2 tablespoons of vinegar. Okay, white vinegar, any kind of white vinegar that you can find if you don't have it. Okay, so as you can see, this is starting to thicken up. Look at this, and you can see the sauce, and it smells delicious. I'm going to put some garlic powder in there, just to add more garlic. And this is the sauce that you're going to return the pork chops to. Once you return this into the pan, you're looking to thicken this up a bit, okay? And just let it cook. Once it thickens up a little bit, you're going to return the pork chops in there, and then you are going to, let them marinate in there for a little while, and then you're going to put this in the broiler. Okay, so I'm putting my pork chops back inside. Here we go. And I can't put all of them in. I'm going to put 3 at a time, and then I'll cook the other ones later on. Okay, so here we go. Okay, and then we're going to mix this around, let it marinate a little while. Then I'm going to take this whole pan, I'm going to put it in the bottom of the broiler, and then it's going to give it a nice glazed look. And when we come back, I'll show you how it looks. So folks, there goes my my pork chops, and now I'm about to put this in the broiler. I'm going to put it in the broiler just to give it a little bit of color to it. I mean, even though it has color, I got this nice leather thing that holds the, okay? And then I'm going to put this whole thing in the broiler down here. And I'm going to keep an eye on it, because the broiler cooks very fast. And then you got to keep an eye on it so you don't burn it, okay? So stay tuned. Okay folks, so I'm about to take this out of the broiler, and you're going to see live how these pork chops look. Oh man. Okay, there you go. I put them in there for about 5 minutes. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that, how they look. Oh, delicious. They smell delicious. The whole house smells delicious. And this is it, folks. So there you got it. These garlic, honey, pork chops, okay? And then we're gonna put them on the plate in a little while. I'm gonna get this prepared, and then I'm gonna show you when I take it to the table, because like I always say, everything's better at the table. So stay tuned. Well, folks, I'm at the table, and everything looks great at the table, so I'm about to flip this camera around and show you how it looks. So there goes my honey garlic pork chops. They were cooked in honey and garlic sauce, and if you watch the video, you'll see how they were done. These are my pasteles. Pasteles, for those who don't know, pasteles is it's a Latin dish. It is made from different kind of tropical vegetables, grated down and made into a batter, and then there's meat inside, and there's people put chickpeas, some people put raisins, green red peppers, whatever it is, and it's all folded up into this special paper, like a parchment paper, tied up like a gift wrap, and boiled for an hour. And it tastes delicious. There's a very it's hard to put together. It takes a lot of work, and they're usually a dish only reserved for Christmas in these Latin American countries. And similar to what in Mexico in other countries they make tamales, it's the same thing, but this is not cornmeal. They use cornmeal, and they wrap it up in the corn leaf and husk or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. I'm not too. But I know a lot of South American countries do that, in Mexico and all kind of stuff. So, but this is something similar, same concept. And yeah, folks, and it's delicious. And you don't see these too much during the year because they're a big thing for the holidays. But I got a hold of some, and we're having them today with some pork chops and some yellow rice. And that's our dinner for Saturday night, folks. And I see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow, I know I'm going to tell you what we got tomorrow. Tomorrow we got chicken wings. And I bought these nice, big, giant chicken wings, buffalo chicken wings tomorrow for dinner. So, stay tuned tomorrow. I love you guys. Folks, stay safe. If you go out tonight, don't drink and drive. You might spill your drink. All jokes aside, be careful if you're out there. The bars are closed. Clubs are closed. I don't know where you're going. But if you're going to a friend's house, be careful who's there. Avoid crowds and wear a mask. And what can I say? This crap is not over yet. We still got a long way to go. Okay. So love you guys. See you guys tomorrow.